So we're on to the part of our show when we're dealing with something way better than Mary Kondo. We are dealing with the producer of this awesome, fun show, Simone Holder, because Simone is your feature tonight. So let me tell you about Simone. She's performed her first set less than a year ago, September 2019. She performed since then at comedy clubs, open mic nights, and events around Ottawa. And she's been outside of Ottawa too. During quarantine, she's actually performed on a lot of Canadian and American virtual open mics. Simone is the host of online and Facebook shows you might have seen, like Shooting the Breeze, and she's the co-host with me of Black Don't Crack and Ashley of Questionable Advice. So you should check them out. And before that, check this out. Simone, put your hands together to welcome Simone to the mic.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Can we just give a round of applause to Dawn for doing such an amazing show tonight? As MC. Woo! And a round of applause for all the comics you've seen. Yeah, everyone's done really, really well, and now it's me. So anyway. So I was on vacation in Jamaica in March. And when I got there, I forgot to turn off the dating app on my phone. So my phone literally became a beacon, alerting men across the island that there was an available Canadian woman in their midst. And by the time I got to the resort, I had over 300 likes from men within a 50-kilometer radius, all eager for a Canadian permanent resident card. I once declined an unsolicited offer of dick pics, and he replied with, "You're a bitch." I was appalled at his improper use of your. Y-O-U-R is the second person possessive used to describe something belonging to you, and Y-O-U apostrophe R-E is a contraction of you are, you illiterate ass bitch. When is the right time to spring a kink on someone? Like, should you do it early on, later on? Is there any kind of consensus about that? My vote is never, because I'm worried that I'm the kink. It's happened. It's happened. I've always wanted to be slapped around during sex by a beautiful Black woman. That's great, Kyle. Thanks a lot, Kyle. I can't even slap you because I'll be fulfilling your fetish. So you leave me no choice but to punch you in the throat now. And I really loathe references to my skin tone because they're racist, they're stupid and corny, and they render me instantly dry. It's so irritating and it really hurts to walk. But, you're supposed to be increasing the moisture content in my body, not depleting it, okay? We should look at our relationships like working out at the gym. So if you leave one piece of equipment to go to another piece of equipment, don't be mad or surprised when you decide to return and someone else is on the equipment that you left because you didn't know what you had when you had it, And also, when you finish, wipe off your equipment. Whenever somebody asks me, what kind of man do you like? Like, what's your type? I would usually answer with, attractive, sweet, funny, with a bit of an edge. And I was thinking about my history and like the type of men that I've been with or pursued and stuff like that. And they all meet that criteria. They're all that type, but also with, a little bit of poster boy for the Nazi party thrown in. So what I'm saying is that my type of man mimics my teeth, straight and white. The qualities I look for in a man are the same qualities that I look for in a toy. You know what kind of toy I mean. And those qualities are reliable, intense, and rechargeable. Is anyone like afraid or worried about like a robot uprising or of computers taking over the world? Is anyone afraid of that? Worried? Anything?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I hear some applause. So
Yeah.
some of you are. I am not. I am not afraid at all. Like, I'm a web developer and computer geek, so you know I'm going to code the fuck out of mine. And I would love the opportunity to have, I'd love the opportunity to have, a programmable hot robot lover. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I would code the fuck out of it. And I would code it with all the stuff I like a man to do for me, the way I like it done. Like loading the dishwasher and laundry, And if I get tired of him or he gets on my nerves, I could recode him, rip his batteries out, or reformat him to factory settings. I wanted to learn how to sext, so I signed up for a service called Slutbot. You heard me right, Slutbot. It's a free virtual coach that teaches you how to sex. It's real. It's real. I should have signed up to get text from a female bot so that I could learn what to text, but I didn't. So I'm getting gross, creepy, aggressive text from a male bot. And I don't know how to change the settings, so I've been ghosting the bot. And the bot, I don't know the proper pronouns for the bot, but the bot is very persistent and very creepy, just like an actual man, but without the dick pics. During quarantine, people have been, learning new skills to make the most of all this time that we have. And so people are exercising, they're learning new languages, they're baking bread and making TikTok videos. I too want to make the most of all of this time, but I want to learn something that's going to give me a competitive edge in the dating world when we're allowed to go outside, get naked, and touch each other again. So I'm teaching myself how to squirt. It is hard. Oh, squirting is hard, y'all. Like, I can't do it yet, but I'm going to keep trying. I am going to keep trying. And I also want to learn how to shoot ping pong balls out my poom poom, but I need to learn vaginal kung fu first. And there's a woman online, her name is Kim Amani, and she has a website and everything. And she is a self-described vaginal kung fu master, and she can lift coconuts and watermelons with her vagina. Yeah, she can do that. I can maybe hold a ping pong ball up in there, but I do not yet possess the pelvic muscle strength to shoot it across the room yet. So I'm dealing with, a high-powered queef at this point. I'm fat, fluffy, whatever. And whenever I say that, someone always goes, "Oh, no, don't say that. Don't say that. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're so pretty. You're so pretty." And I say, "Thank you." And I know. I said I was fat, not ugly. My ideal weight is Sidney Crosby on top of me. And I'm not circus fat. I'm not fetish fat. I'm not reality show fat. I'm what I like to call still fun to ride fat. Ooh. And my weight is none of your concern unless I'm sitting on your face. And even then, I am at my most fuckable now. Most fuckable right now. 53 years old. Yeah. And I'll tell you why. I'm confident. I'm comfortable in my own body. And I know how to fuck. When I was 20, when I was in my 20s, I was gorgeous. I was beautiful, but I knew nothing. I had no life experience. I knew nothing other than what I learned in school, and I was horribly insecure. So if I had the looks of my 20s combined with the experience and confidence and dick enthusiasm of my 50s, oh my God. Oh my God. The world wouldn't know what hit it. The world would not know what hit it. Lock up all the men. Lock up all the men. All the men over the age of 18 are my preferred demographic from 27 to 42. Lock them up. Lock them up.
Right.
If I got a nickel for every time somebody said something offensive to me that was supposed to be a compliment, I'd be a very wealthy woman. I'd be rich as fuck. Okay? So if you've said any of the following things to anybody, please stop. You don't sound black. I usually counter that with, what does black sound like? And of course, I never get an answer. Never get an answer. This is what an educated Canadian woman sounds like. And if I grew up somewhere else, I'd have that accent. You speak so well. Again, educated, eloquent, and well-spoken. Okay? Saying that I speak well makes it sound like speaking was a challenge I had to overcome. You must be wild in bed. I am. That's so not the point. That is so not the point. Has nothing to do with race. Can I touch your hair? Do I look like a llama in a petting zoo? No, no, you may not touch my hair. And if you touch it without my permission, I'll fucking kill you. My ex-husband and I used to argue and bicker often. And on more than one occasion, I came super close to causing him serious bodily harm. Serious bodily harm. And like whenever Two Pump Chump and I argued, he had some really annoying habits. I'm sure I had annoying habits too, but his were way worse. His were way worse. Like, for example, if I said, fuck you to him, he'd say, takes two, in this sing-songy, I saw Dawn's face, yeah. In this sing-songy childish voice that infuriated me. And this bitch would, mid-fight, this bitch would call my parents to tell on me. And of course, this annoyed and amused my parents, but it pissed me off even more. And I warned him that snitches get stitches, but he would still do it. He'll do it anyway. But the worst of all, was, if he didn't agree with me on something, instead of saying, I don't agree with you, like a normal person, he'd get right up in my face and go, like a freaking game show buzzer. The first time he did this, I was stunned. I was like, did you just buzz me? And idiot that he was, I'm assuming he's still alive. He would do it again. And it was at that point that I would just lunge for his throat. I think that Shark Week should be replaced by Karen Week. Yeah. Sharks kill on average 6 people per year, while Karens, strive to ruin countless lives every day. And Shark Week is kind of played out because shark behavior never changes. We know what to expect. And, the seals, the penguins, the sea lions, and the other marine animals will never win. They will never win. You get too close to a shark, it will attack you. Okay? And, sharks tend to attack when they're confused or curious. Not Karens, though. By contrast, Karens are clear thinking and deliberate. I think Karen Week would be more exciting and more unpredictable than Shark Week. A black family moves into the neighborhood. Will Karen mind her own fucking business? Of course not. Watch as Karen harasses the family for parking in their own driveway. Black person is walking down Karen's street. Watch as Karen calls the police to say that her life is in danger. Somebody tells Karen no. Watch Karen, demand to speak to the manager right before her head explodes. That's my time. Thank you. Thank you all for coming out.
Let's keep it going for Simone and everybody you saw on the show.
Oh.
And be sure to follow for the next edition.
Woo.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. This is awesome.
Oh, great. Thank you for
Thank you,
coming.
guys.
Thanks for having us.
This was great,
Yeah,
Simone.
thank you so much. Thank you so
Dawn.
much. Comics,
sure.
if you
Thanks
can
for
hang
having us.
back. So thanks everyone for joining us.